Hi, Saseni, and welcome back to Beth Mudhoni channel. I hope you're doing fine. We are doing great. Imagine I had written that we are going live at 19:30, but I couldn't. Today is football day, and I thought that we will go with Pran, but it was not possible. I hope you guys are doing fine. And you people that you have emailed me, you will be here to ask some of the questions that you are asking me. So we will answer some of the questions, and the most asked question is about the training, about the vocation training in Germany. As you all know, or as most of you knows, is that that most of the like right now, all the training are for free. For free, I mean that you you don't pay, you get paid. So for free means that you are doing your college, but still you're getting paid. And why do you think that you people you are getting paid? Hi, Tauya. Hello, wie geht es dir? I hope you can speak some German. So why are vocation training in Germany free? Because this is the most asked questions in my email. That Beth, how much is the day right? How are you? It have been a moment. Most of you are asking, oh, how much do they pay? They absolutely pay nothing. And the same case with universities here. You don't pay, apart from this blocked account that you are told to have some money in your account. There is nothing you are paying. This 10,000 euros is not a lot of money. So when they tell you that it is tuition free, it is really free, and what you get paid. Why do they pay you? You know, they pay you because that's why I told you your German language is very important at that moment. You are paid because you come to work. Do you get me? You know what we usually like, the time I was doing my nursing, I was getting, this one depend with the company. I was getting the first year, you get 900 euros. This depend with the company. I was getting 900 to 950 euros. The second year, 1,200. The third year, they go to 1,400 or 1,500. So you will be getting from the company. Now, the point is, you know, when you start the Ausbildung, most of you who are in Germany, you know, when you start your Ausbildung, the first thing they teach us is practical. The practical wise, let's take nursing, the one I did. The first 3 months, you know, it will be thorough cleaning of the patient. We learn how to clean the patient. Now what we do, we don't clean the patient, but we practices it as we the student. I take a colleague, she clean me, and I clean her. So to get that thing, how it feels. So the first good 3 months, or the first good 4 months, it's you and the patient. The time there was corona, we used to clean the pupe. What is pupe? Toys. This for the big, a person who is big, you have to. We were taught how to wear them, to clean them. where to start, because this is what not all people know, that when you start cleaning a person, you start first from the hands, not even the face. You let the person touch the water and feel it. There are those patients who cannot speak, but when they touch the water, they will notice, okay, what is going on. What is going on is something to do with the water. So when you start from small, when you touch water, there is something will be done with water. So we start with cleaning. We clean. We know where to start while cleaning the patient. The second thing, how we wear them. The other thing that should not be left aside is communication. How to communicate with this patient. If the patient, we have different patients. We have a handicapped or a special person who cannot speak but can do something. Most of the handicapped, let me call them, I know they are special people, but I call them handicapped. Most of them here in Germany, they are taught according to how they are. Here, it's very rare to see somebody hiding her or his handicapped kid at home. They go to school. They have a special way. This one can do this thing. They teach them according to their ability. They don't say because they are handicapped, they won't go ahead. No, they teach them according to their ability. For example, I remember when I was doing my volunteer job, there was a young man who was 14. He used to cook. He liked to cook, and every day we were cooking. It was a daycare, so every time he would wear like a chef. He's going to cook, and he will go, and he will be given that ability to cook for the others, and he really did his job very well. Although you could know here it's not working well, but you would know that this person is not normal. Though I will go to your question. I will go later. Let us stick to the topic today, so as we can you can be able to ask your question that you have been having. So the time the company comes and take you and tells you, Beth, here is the place where you will be working. The first thing, the school, and you right now at the moment, we have another kind of curriculum. Early, we could work for like 1 month, we are in the company. The other month, we will be at school. But right now, most of the school, they are trying to, you work, you go to school, you work, you go to school. Like the most of them, they are doing 1 week school, 1 week, or 1 week practical. And this is really helping, because whatever you read at school or what you run, you go to exercise. We have a book where like we say, we dealt with something with let me say cleaning. There is a book that you are given when you the teacher at school says, you are good in cleaning, you are okay, you are allowed to go and practice at your company. So the company will come. We have there also teachers, somebody who is responsible for student. Now this person will tell you, okay, what did you run when you last time at school? You say, okay, it's Körperpflege, it's cleaning. So this person will say, okay, Beth, you have run this. What we are going to do now is you do it. When you do it, she is the one to give you, to tell you, okay, you did it good, you can continue. By the way, they usually give us note on that, and then they tell us what next. You can continue with the other topic. So you will know I'm allowed to do this at school and I'm allowed to do this at in the company. So you got to go ahead that you are okay with that topic. So now the reason why they don't pay, we don't pay the school fees is because when they teach us more of practical when we go to the companies, and they teach us very quickly so that we are student and at the same time we are workers. That means when you are in your company, you are a worker and a student. So that's why you hear it is very important that you speak German. No one wants somebody who is not speaking German, because they know when you don't speak German, you are a problem to the others, because the colleague needs somebody. Like right now where we don't have many people, or we have scarcity of employers, employee. You know what I mean. We have a problem with workers. So what we want is somebody who can work, who can come, and in 1 month she or he have catch up. And with this, I know, okay, when I am working, I have somebody who can really help me. Not everybody who is coming at my back. At my time, imagine, it was so good that you were allowed to walk behind that person, because we were like 7 people on duty. Two students and the others were workers. So we were relaxed. We could run so many things at the same time, because you got this one, she teach you something, you go to the other one. But like right now, when the student come behind you, it's like they are making your head, giving you a headache, because you want a student who is understanding and getting what you want to tell them. And so that's why it's very important for you people who are asking me, can I come in Germany and study the German language there? The first thing, you cannot be in Germany without the language, because the embassy have put this as a requirement. So it is a requirement for you to get the visa. Without the language, they will say you, where are you going? The only way that you can use without the language is through the tourist visa and through the job seeker visa. Although I usually advise you, don't use the job seeker visa coming here and thinking you will get job without the language. It's advisable to first do the language and then go for the job seeker visa. And you have to have a job on demand. Okay, so that's why the reason why you get paid or you don't pay school fees as a student wherever you are coming. Now take somebody who is outside the country. If you're coming in Germany and you don't have any you don't have any means of getting money, what we do they are doing at the moment, there are companies that will pay your ticket. There are companies that will give you accommodation. There are companies who will be giving you food. By food, I mean when you are working, let's say you have a morning shift. When you have a morning shift, you will be taking breakfast there and lunch there. You see? But later, you have to go and sort yourself when you go back home. And home might be in the company or outside the company a little bit. Some of the companies have some apartment, some kilometers away from the main company. So you have to get, either you get all of that from the company, or you get a company that is telling you, you know what, Beth, we got a job for you, but what you're going to do right now, you're going to, mostly for the house building, you're going to get an accommodation for yourself. That means even though you are outside the country and they know that you know a little bit of German, you have to search your own accommodation. And I told you one way of searching the accommodation is through searching somewhere where there are an apartment with like 3 students, and you can join them and be the fourth one. And so if they are paying a rent of 800 euros, you will join them and you will be paying like you will share the rent. So that's how it's working right now. But if the company, and most, those people who are doing the application right now, we are getting so many Antwort. What is Antwort? So many emails or feedbacks saying, we would like to take you, but we don't have accommodation. So, and don't lose hope, because they are also writing, please try in summer. You know why they are telling you to try in summer? Because after summer, the one who were there for 1 year, they will go out. And right now, the companies don't want to leave you alone. And I told you at first, like 2 years ago or 1.5 years ago, I told you it will be very possible that when you come here as a volunteer in a company, they will ask you to go and do the Ausbildung. So what most of you people are getting right now is that the company that took you to come and volunteer, it's the one that is taking you to go ahead with 3 years Ausbildung. And after the 3 years Ausbildung, and you are allowed to work, that means right now they have done, the government have made it very practical that when you have Ausbildung here, the 3 years Ausbildung, that you're getting citizenship in Germany. It won't be direct. There will be some conditions, but people are getting this. And even the student, they are allowed to work, not like earlier. Earlier, the student were told you have to go to school, and it was done. What they could do is only part-time jobs. But at the moment, they are allowed, after some times, you can say, I want to stop first and continue with my studies after 1 year or after 2 years. So it is becoming easier and easier. And you have noticed that this. I know those people who want to come in Germany. You do a lot of Google. You know what is going on. You know what is going on, what is coming new, and everything, every point. I thought after after our counselor is away, the Madam Angela, I thought we will have a lot of headache, we as a foreigner. But the person who is right now there, he is considering most of the things that he's doing. For me, he's considering, because at that time, the other government, it was very hard even for us to get the citizenship. Right now, no one business, as long as you come here. That's why I told you there is no need of coming here as au pair, as volunteer, and come here and start searching for men to marry you, or start searching for women to get married to. Right now, it's very easy. You can do it on your own. You come here. The only thing I told you, you have to know German people are hardworking. When you put that in your small head, then you are good to go. And you should know, in Germany, there is nobody who is idle. If you want something, you do Ausbildung. Do any Ausbildung, 3 years, and you are good to go. There is nothing that will hinder you go to the next step. And another thing I told you, this have been a question, and I have one. It's a lady. I think she's 34. She came here. She was already a nurse. And after coming here, I usually tell you people, when you are it's saying that I'm putting off the microphone. I don't know if you can hear me. What I wanted to tell you is that, what did I want to tell you? That when you are here, you can do anything. The 34 years old nurse, she came here. She was a nurse. Yes, you are a nurse. I told you it's very possible that when you come here, you get a blackout, that the things that you knew or what you know, you cannot be able to put it out in German or in German way, or the way you do things is not the way they do things, because most of here it's paperwork. I told you paperwork is very important here. There is, you come, you have the morning shift, you can just write somewhere and they will go checking, what did Beth had morning shift, what happened. I don't have to tell them, I have written them down. So there is another way of communication apart from just talking how it was, who came, who went, and so on and so forth. So for you, you have to know that it won't be easy. And there are those nurses who are coming here thinking that, I will go to that level of being a nurse as I was. But what they do, they put you as a helper. Helper is assistance. Assistance, you come and run. And they tell you, the quicker you run, it's you to determine, it's you to help us, to help you go ahead to be called a nurse. And there is a small exam people you do, either practical or theory. Mostly it is practical. After an year or a half year, the company will send you to these people, so that your certificate can be recognized as our certificate here. So they will tell you after a half year, they will tell you, the way we see you, just go for this exam, do it. Or the way we see you, just stay for one good year. And they know. And even you yourself, you will notice, there is something missing. I need to run more, because the German that you run, like right now, what you have in school, you will go in the company and you will. It's like you never went to school, because the German that they are using in every company, I means in different institution, like in the hospital, they use the German language. Another one that you understand some, but some are passing. You go to another place for bakery, you hear, hi, this is not the German that, but with time you get to learn this. So understand this, that sometimes it could be not most of them, it could be even those people who come here from Poland, because they are most of the nurses, they come from Poland, they come from Italy, because here they pay better than in Italy and in Poland. So the Poland people and Italy people, the citizen there, they usually come to us. And the way they see things, some of them, they even give up and they say they can't do it. Even cleaning of the patient, for them, they say, that was not our work. Our work was like the same case in my country. Most of the nurses, they don't do minor things. There are other people who are employed to do some such things. So it's a kind of a complication, but with time you get used to. So should I go to your questions if there is questions? So every company where you are doing house building or vocation training or something what do we call colleges, they are free of charge here. You get paid, you don't pay anything. Why you don't pay anything? It's because when you come after 1 month, like every company, after 1 month, you are like a worker there. You are working, even if you are not working like them. You got a part that you are playing, a role that you are playing in that company. So you are not just there to get their money. You are there to get their money, and they will have to get you. And that's why when you go to a company, you hear people telling you, go do this, take this, come, I show you that. They want, I show you that for the next time, so that you don't come and ask me what I should do. So they teach you, but they are not in hurry. They teach you one time, they ask you, are you okay? They help you to do again and again. They don't get tired. They don't get tired. And don't make a mistake of saying, yeah, I have understood. Tomorrow, these people, they are so mean. I'm telling you, even German people are very good. They are very good. But there are people who, you know, the history of Germany people. I'm telling you, there are those people who just, they want to hit the nail on the top. They don't have time to soothe you. They don't have time for you. They just want you to do what you should do. So they are those people whom they are hurt. They are not so like us. Let me say, they are not like us. They are those people who goes with, do this. You are here to do, you are here to work and not to sit down like that, right? Lichtung. So hi Carol, had pink waving. I'm telling you. Please, I need assistance to learn the German language. I have a secondary certificate, and I am really interested in learning the German language. I am 37, but I live in Ghana. Ich brauche mehr Hilfe. Also, ich brauche Hilfe. So you don't say ich brauche mehr. I know you are translating in English. I need. You just say ich brauche Hilfe. So even you can understand some German, as I can see. And the German language, in this video, I have put a YouTuber. This man, I love him. Teacher Benjamin. Teacher Benjamin is the teacher that I know. He teaches very well. You either run on YouTube if you because there is problem. People are learning German. Oh, ha ha. People are learning German. You are going to schools and they are saying, no, we are full, we are full, we are full. So you have to take you take YouTube or online classes, of which I advise you, why pay? And there is YouTubers. There are so many YouTubers, and most of them, they are German teachers who can teach you. I have people who have done this through online, through YouTube. They learn through YouTube the German language from one stage to the other, and then they go for the exam. The exams, the only allowed exams is the Goethe Institute. Another exam that they sometimes, not all companies, is this Tech. Tech is also a company, almost like Goethe Institute, but for us, for those people who are outside the countries, they want the Goethe Institute. They believe them. They I don't know why they just want the Goethe Institute, but even Tech, TECH, they also agree allowed to take this certificate. So, but I need German partner to practice, please. Yeah, Bernard need somebody to practice with him the German language, it's very important to have somebody you can, and not many people. Let me tell you, we tried this. We had online WhatsApp groups, and only one group that did well. And these people were already in B1. The others who were to start, they were really chaos. So get only one person. Don't take three people. Get two people, as you and another person whom you know you have the same interest. So take note on that. Another thing is that when you are running the German language, uh, use it per video. The way you are seeing me, you watch one another's mouth, either a mirror or a video calling, very important, and mostly speaking. So Beth, please let's say one has done their form 4 and only passed 2 subjects including English. Will they be considered for the important thing? This one I should not cheat you. When you are here, those people who are here and they want to do like the nursing, you can do it even without the biology. But before you go to apply, have something before. Like there is this assistance nursing. Do the assistance nursing such that when they come to you, they will consider what you are having. If you had a bad grade, I usually tell you, if you had a bad grade in your country, anywhere that you where you are, go for a caregiving this more assistance, this caregiving for 6 months. Do it as good as possible. Get a very nice certificate such that they will see they are not, you are not, but they will still consider this certificate and say, here in Germany, they like to consider or to give people second chance. They don't say like in Africa, this one, she failed with the rates. The rates were up, and this person should not get a vacancy. Here, they don't consider that. They still give you a chance to they don't say that you failed and you are nobody. No, they even advise you do this before you come. So I would also advise you to go first to a caregiving, and then this certificate, use it when you are applying. Attach it to your application. So because it's they also look at your note, but mostly they consider what did you do after. They also consider that, and they also check on biology. English, for them, they don't know English. In Germany, most of the people don't speak English. So, and not most, like 90%. Even there is people who can speak the German, the English language, and they don't want to speak. They are very dominant. Somebody is even understanding you. You're speaking them in English. They are understanding you and answering you in German. So, ich bin später, später heute. Ich bin spät, nicht später. Ich bin spät heute. Ich bin. Do you start? Ich bin heute. Ich bin später heute. You are confusing me. Ich bin heute spät. Ich bin heute. Time start. So ich bin spät heute. Ich bin heute spät. Okay, I don't know. Ich bin heute. You are confusing me. I'll tell you before the video. Or even, I am late today. Ich bin heute spät. Yeah, it's this. Ich bin heute spät. So time at the end, but I thought time at first. So there is those rules of the German language. So you have to check on that. So, but I will rewatch it. That's for the content. Employ. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, daughter of Zion. Thank you very much. You know, we get confused. I'm telling you. Even we try. Hello, Beth. You know, there is a place where you are forced to do. Have you ever come to a place where you are forced to do something? When you are in Germany, and you are forced to speak the German language, even you run away when you hear somebody. There was a friend of me who would come at my house, and she could quat talk only English. I tell her, let's speak German, and she could speak very good German, and she was kind of this language we have it at work. Let us speak in English. I was or my sister. When I am with my sister, okay, because of our kids, we usually speak a lot of German, but Kikuyu is there, Swahili is there, English is a little bit there because English, oh God, it went with the next flight in Kenya. So, hallo Beth, guten Abend, Vigate, I think, Vigate, you want to write. Finally, leo nimekupata live, danke. So bring your question. Maybe you are one of them who usually come to my email. Guten Nacht, Beth. Nice to meet you. Guten Nacht, Sarah. I hope you people, you are doing fine. Hi, Beth. Hi, Dams. Froka. Hello, Beth. Hi, dear. Volume ilikuwa imepotea. Yeah, I noticed it was telling me the laptop was writing here the microphone off. Why, I don't know. Please tell him I need a running partner. So you people, could you find a way of getting each other here? Because having a running partner is very important. Imagine, as for me, I did not have one. I used my mirror. I could go to my Spiegel and say I could hexe. Do you know how to hexe? I could just talk with the mirror, and sometimes I'm telling you the truth, when I cannot spell something, you know, my tongue was so hard, so schwer, hard, so heavy. It was so heavy that even I could slap myself. Imagine, I could slap myself and ask myself, why is it not getting in? I really wanted to learn German. And what most of you people think is that, German, there are those people who run very quickly. Like right now, imagine those people who are coming right now. They are not like in our time. Our time was, you go in the company to work. Imagine, people, it's like you are going to force yourself to them. Right now, you go and find yourself, you are like 3 black people, 4 foreigners. You feel like another environment. But at our time, oh my God, you could force yourself. There is my girlfriend, she's telling me, oh, she's entered school, and she's telling me, I am understanding nothing. I tell her, what are you doing? Why are you calling me? Because I hate this. She have her break, and she's using her break to call me. I tell her, go to the other people, start there, listen to what, you know, it's very important even to listen to people. You don't have to talk. And by the way, when you go and put yourself at a corner, calling, this your call, you speak Swahili with me, but at the end of the day, you have nothing to speak. Practice speaking. You know, this one is also something you have, you know, this, those who have done their exams, you know, there is this part, expression, speaking. This part is also in our colleges. They go and just say how you are in the class. If you could communicate, how friendly you are with people, how you did your things. It is not in vain to go and speak to people. I told you, like my time. I don't smoke. Majority of people here in Germany, they usually smoke. Even small kids, 15 years, 14 years, everybody is smoking. So when you go with them, you know you are a mother there. You see, and you are an African mother, and you know you look at people just smoking, and you wonder what will you say? Yeah, but I had to force myself. I could go. I start there. I take my biro pen and I could smoke my biro pen and make a joke out of it. Yeah. And people would see, we would start communicating. And there I had time to communicate with them, of which that is what I need. Because when I go back home, at home, I have a coast man who could speak just Swahili. So whatever I come, whenever I'm at home, Swahili, Swahili. And even the Swahili, you know, is this Swahili from Mama Jelly, yeah? You know, like everywhere I'm being beaten here and there. So it's very important, people, to just have a conversation with your colleagues. So please tell, Herbert, do they check on age? 43. This is another thing that you should know. One thing that you should do in Germany, they don't check at your gender first. Your gender, they don't care. In any job, they don't check at the gender. Second, they don't check on your age, but we have a problem with foreigners. They say when you are here, I was in a class or with a lady who was 62. You know, 62 is how many years to go to pension? It's just 3 years. And she go to dentist, she go back home. But here in Germany, it's nothing of the sort. But for us foreigners, they are saying, you come here with over 50. From 50, it's where the diseases start. It's where somebody say, oh, I have blood pressure, I have this, I have that. They don't want you, because they know when you come here, when you get sick, you will be a bother for this government. And they know, well, you're not going anywhere. They know you are remaining here. And so that's why they are saying they want below 50. Because the companies also, they don't want us young people. They are saying, young people, they have their families. They are still enjoying. So they see us like we are a small, we are good for them, but we are a small burden, because we usually don't our not like old people, how they have done they have enjoyed their life, and right now they are focusing on their work. So they like to have those people who are over 35s, 35 of age and above. They like to have those people. And even mostly from 40, because they know, they had children, the children are from 9 years or 10 years, the children can come around from school and go back home. So for those people who are outside the country, for you, it is an age limit mostly of 50 years old, because of the what I'm telling you. They don't want you be a bother to the government. They want mostly, let me not cheat you, mostly they take from 18 to 45, mostly. But it's not to say that with 45 47 you cannot get. You can get. This determined with what these years, you see, these all years that you are there, apart from your O level, what have you been doing? This one matters so much. Experience for German people, this matters. You check your background. Background means what have you been doing in the last days. Don't think that you were at home as a Hausfrau, as a mother, and you think they will come and take you to do Ausbildung. it will be very hard. I don't want to cheat you. It will be very hard. Harobeth, can you help someone with B1 to get a SYOT? Yes, exactly. I can help you with getting a SYOT. That is no problem. What you do is you check on what you are needed, mostly motivation letter or your application letters. All should be translated. I'll give you the email, but take your time. Take your time, because there will be a problem when you send me 3 things and 4 are missing. There you will stay and nothing will happen, because German people need a person who is well equipped. Well equipped, I mean, you have your motivation letter, your Bewerbung letter. Bewerbung is application letter, and motivation and Bewerbung letter, they are 2 different things. Because this one, we have been having a problem every time those people who usually send me, they send me without Bewerbung. Bewerbung must be there, application letter and motivation letter. Motivation letter, you talk about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, who you are. The other one, you talk application letter, you talk about what you have been doing, what you have achieved. So all that. And I told you, it's not bad to go and Google and see samples. Don't copy. Just take samples. Those people whom we have been doing this, we have been doing. You write. I read you first, right? With your own language in German. Everything should be in German language. You write it in German. I help you to correct or to make it a little better, depending on which level you are. Because this is also important. You get somebody with A2 German certificate, and she's writing a very nice motivation letter with A2. You cannot write so well. Yeah, it will be these people, they usually see, and there is no need. I told you there is no need of this, because the problem comes when you are doing your Skyping. When you Skype with the company, you are getting nothing. You are speaking nothing. You wrote a very good motivation letter and a very nice application letter. What for? Yeah. So it's very important. The level of your German language should go with your motivation letter. And that's why you usually see when I'm helping you, I make it a little bit like translation. I don't let it be the German language, a good German language. So you look at your level and don't copy anything on internet. So okay, so it's good then 50 years and other. Mostly 50 years and other. Even for 50, I don't cheat you. I have not got anybody. Not that nobody is being taken, but I have not seen anybody who have that interest until now. Because when you people, you ask me, can I do it with 50? When I tell you, yeah, check on your background, then you go ahead. Most of you, even, they start with 50. Learning another language is not easy. So they start. I have a good mom of me from YouTube, and she tried and she told me, I've given up. She was a nurse in my country, in Kenya, but she could not make it. The German language was so hard for her, and she gave up. So it depends. For now, I have been having the person that I know really from my home country, not somewhere else. She had 42. She was going 42. She had 41 going 42. And she had a very good background working with people, social work. Yeah, society work. It's very important. They like to see that you're doing with people. And she had so many. She worked with children's home. She worked with school. She was a teacher by profession, and she had done something with AIDS HIV/AIDS. She was there as something director or something. She had a very good history. So you have to check on whom you are first before doing it. I really want to do BFD on or in kindergarten. You know, in kindergarten, right now we are having problem with accommodation. In kindergarten you're getting it, but you are getting it indirect. Right now the kindergarten are working with like they have joined hard with old home and hard capped home. Now the hard capped home, because they have accommodation, or the old home, they have accommodation, so they are taking you. And then later, when you feel like I am interested so much with kindergarten, so they send you there. They might tell you, there we don't have vacancy, but we have here. I told you, take whatever you get. Don't say, I don't want to work with this, I don't want. Take whatever you get. Yeah, at the moment, take whatever you get. When you reach here, I told you, nobody will tell you to go to nursing or to go to kindergarten, or to go and be a bus driver, although they are very needed. They are much needed. Right now, we have 2 million. August and yesterday, but one, they said we need like 2 million bus driver and train driver. And you know what? They are promoting you with giving you the license and helping you. They need only the German language, my God. And those people who are in Europe, if you are in Europe, like in Italy, and you have a driving license, can you apply to the big companies here? Deutsche Bahn. Deutsche Bahn is uh, uh Deutsche Deutsche Bahn. This is the big company in Germany that start for the trains. And these people, search for them. I'm telling you, they are taking you. I have somebody you also know. I don't want to talk about him here because I told him we do a video with him, and he was like, and I told you I don't want to bring somebody here to give a testimony. No, you want to go somewhere, you want to go to Italy, you want to go to Germany, work on what you want to do and or what you want to get, and then come witness yourself. Witness you. This person got as a bus driver, but he had B2. He had B2 German certificate. I know some of you knows, because there are 2-3 people who wrote me an email and they were asking me how he came. I told them, but use this to come here, especially those people who are saying they are here in Italy. If you are in Italy and you have also the English language, I'm telling you, try this even without the language. Mostly they don't agree, but for these buses and train, I'm telling you, try this and get they have accommodation. They also have you're doing driving license with them without paying anything. I think the first 6 months, it's them they are providing for you. They are really in need. Here in Germany, means of communication, they put a very big weight on them. They don't want to say the bus is coming in 2 minutes and it fails. But in the moment, it's the case. People are waiting and waiting. There is no this train, there is no this bus. People are working shift. I know of a colleague, her husband worked as a bus driver, and they are now complaining, and he is sick. They are mentally sick because they are forced to work more than they can. So please try this bus driver, train driver, anything with driving, and try them with Deutsche Bahn. So, and tell them that where you are. Like those people, mostly I will encourage those people who are in Poland and in Italy. Those people, just try this, because I have so many there people there asking what to do because you didn't have the German language. The other people who are outside the Europe, please do B1 certificate, apply for them, because they are only allowed to take you when you have B1 certificate. And maybe if you are lucky and you are already in school, you can say, oh, I'm at school doing my German language and I'm doing A2. You can write to them and let you hear from them. Bus driver had ladies. Yeah, I told you some minutes ago that here in Germany they don't want to know who you are. Even here, gay, if you are lesbian, you are gay, you are nothing. We work with them, oh, yeah. They work here. I was showing you those people who knows Mutebei from Kenya. I took him to the town to see how people are free, how the gays just walk. They are men. They walk with small skirt, holding hair and lipstick and everything. So here it's none of their business. You are there to work. They don't want to know if you are a gay, if you are lesbian, or if you are Christian, you are Catholic. It's none of their business. So come here prepared. That's why you see people who come from like my own country with a turban, this white kiremba. They come with a white turban and they come back without. So they come and see, oh God, I'm the odd one out. So let me put myself inside. So it's actually here, it doesn't matter who you are. They don't care. The way you are is you. They don't want to decide for you. So actually, me, simchagua Jebe. Okay, that is good. Because here, when you are going in another person country, you chagua Jebe, you know how many people said that, ask myself, I never saw myself going to clean a toilet. But I did. I'm telling you, I did clean a toilet. I did clean the tables. Yeah, I walked up and down and I knew at home I don't have that need to. So here it's, you cannot choose anything. You can be whatever you never intended to be. Here you can either fail or go ahead. So it's the cards are open. That's why I usually tell you I'm not here to cheat you. Be prepared, be open for everything. It's not easy. It's not easy. Oh, I put my email for those who have B1 certificate, and it should be with completed every document. The way, even you can Google. When you Google, you will see all the documents that you need for this application. And mostly right now we will have for summer. So don't think that when you send me something you will get it in March, April. No, the vacancies are out right now. What you're going to get is for August, September, October. In November, very rare. December, out. So thank you, Beth. If someone applies for FSA now, when can they expect to get? That's what I was telling you, Nina. That's what I was telling you. It's not that you expect in 2 minutes that it will happen. No, it's very hard. First, the application processes, the company have to check where they will fix you. But what I know or what we have experienced until now, nobody, you might be lucky if there was somebody who got, there are those people who apply, or like what I usually advise my people. We usually apply so many such that later we are the one to decide where to go. Not you put 10 application, and after some time you will only get answers from 6 people. 4 people have not answered, and the rest have said, oh, we got somebody. So, but mostly, they usually answer, or they tell you, oh, next year maybe. We have people who usually wait for 1 year. So that one, and I told people at first we had that problem that people did not understand. Why am I going to wait until September? There are so many things. Like right now, we have somebody who is getting her FSJ in August. She don't have she only have the measles impfung. Impfung is, what is impfung? Impfung is what is impfung? Can you tell me? There are those people who are not vaccination. Vaccination, very important. Those people who are not vaccinated, you should be fully vaccinated. Corona, everything. You should be also being boosted. Yeah, you have to be boosted. So don't think that when you have only 2 impfung, you will get, no. You have to be fully vaccinated. Corona, hepatitis, yeah, measles, weed pork. This one is for those people who get chance in kindergarten and by old home. Those people who have old home contract or kindergarten, you people must be fully vaccinated. The government need you to do this. They are forcing people to have, or earlier we didn't, like hepatitis. They would come when we go to the company. They will send us to the house doctor to go for that. But to tell us from your own country you come vaccinated, it was not the file. It was not like that early, but right now they didn't want it. So Beth, what if mtu amejileta, utashughulikia akiwa hapo karibu, since wewe pia ni kujileta? You cannot come here without the language. You cannot come here without the contract. You have to show the embassy that you have accommodation, you have insurance, yeah, you have a place where you're going, the job, the contract. Those people who have gone for embassy, these interviews, you know what they ask first. Even though they are not giving you the visa, first of all, you should send them the contract. The other thing is the language. The other things is all your certificates. They have to check them. Such things. You cannot just come here like that. Even for tourists, the tourist people have to show insurance, accommodation where they are going. You have to provide some things in the embassy. And I told you, don't just stay there. Google, why is it this possible? What is possible? What do I need? Most of the people here, they have got a lot of information, because when you intend to go somewhere, just take time and get to know. The same case, another thing I want to tell you people, those who are doing the Skype interview, please, you are applying in a hospital and you are asked some question. Maybe I'll make a video on this, because some of the hospitals usually ask you about them. So you have to know when was this, when Van Giptes, or when this hospital was started, which year, how many years is it, how did it start? These are minor questions that you will never think they will ask you. There are some hospital usually start with small, or they usually start with it was a school, and then it came to be this small history. Imagine you have to Google, like it or not. So it's very important before you do the interview, because this is some things that irritate these German people, but you don't think that they are important. Know where it is, who started it, How did it start? If there is a small history, they usually put it, so you will get to know about it when you Google. So take a little bit to know something, know what you want or what you intended. Go in Germany, and I told you another thing is to try to enter other countries and then enter here. But don't try other countries without the German language. That's what the problem that people who are in Italy, Holland, Poland, these people are having problem with coming in because you got a job for them. Like me, I have somewhere they can go and help people to feed them. But without the language, communication, open your mouth. Where will you start? Yeah. Some people usually come and they relax after 8 months. They just have 2 months and they are calling you, oh, Beth, I'm here. You know, I watched you. I know you are my subscriber, but how can I help you? Let's talk the truth. You came here, you are in Poland all this month. And I usually tell you, learn the German language even when you are there, because it's the need of communication. Take an example. You came here, you are in Poland, you learned the German language through YouTube. You can speak, you can understand. They don't care. They interview you. Here, you come with the bus and train. When you come to your interview, you don't have to Skype. You come and express yourself. So they will see if you can do the German, and they like so much to see that you can work with other people. It doesn't matter where you are working, because like most of you people are working in packing companies or company with meat or fruits, or they don't care. What they care is you understand, because they cannot give you a duty just like that. They will help you come inside the company, help you know what they do, how you do it, and so on and so forth. So guys, let's make the video for today. Let's call it a day or a night, and see ourselves in the next video. Let me check if I have but what if mtu here, that one I have read. And let's meet maybe in another video. I don't know. Weekend is obvious very hard because of the family, and just bear those people who like to move from one place to the other. That's me. And if we get time, we will come. So you have a good night, and please don't forget to like the video, to share. There are those people who are not interested to come in Germany. So share, help other people to get the information. By the way, there are those people who just get information just once, as right. Yeah, they just hear something and they go for it, and oh God, there are people who, when they want something, it's like me. When they want something, they really want it, they work hard on it, and after some time you hear there is a woman. She's a woman. She told me, by the way, she have not talked again. She told me, oh, Beth, I'm coming next week. Okay, she was there and she wrote me an email. Beth, I'm already here. I like that, but make sure don't come to me when your days are over asking me, Beth, what should I do? Because that's what you people usually do. I know when you are here, dear, get good, you're doing well, and know that here you're not here to relax. Here you cannot stay illegal. You can stay illegal, but it will be the hardest time for you, unless you do weird things that I told you at the moment in Germany. This time for weird thing, you don't have to stay here illegal. You can stay here with your papers, and you just have to get connected with people and to just go for it very quickly. Don't just wait, and the time you don't have papers is the time you are realizing, oh God, where is Beth? Which email did she have? I'm waiting for her wife to ask the email. The email is already there, and You just give me your document, full document. Sit down, check. If write a check, a list. Look at what you are needed, and then send to me. And by the way, when you make it as one. Go and scan them. Everything. And the application letter, you don't have to address somebody. This helped me to send your application to as many companies as possible. So you don't say I'm sending it to Beth, say to whom it may concern. And by this you help me sending it to many companies. So good night, people. Please, Beth, please bring our people that have traveled by your motivation to motivate us. That's what I was telling you. Or Akelo, I was saying this at first, that I don't force somebody to come here, by the way. And this is the thing that I usually, I was, Joyce Canada, I usually tell her, she tell me, bring that person, imagine that one, because they usually bring me maize here. I have eaten a lot of arrowroots from you people, and those people who are coming, I usually say, I need maize and arrowroots. I don't need majani, tea leaves, stay with it. Just bring me maize and arrowroots. The others, whoever want to be here, you can just comment there. I usually ask, it's also good to comment there. If you're here, just comment there. Yeah, there is no way I don't like it. I really don't like it. You know why I don't do it? I remember at my time when I came here in Germany, my family did not want that people knows where we are. The second thing, I also did not want. Even my friends, they call me, why I don't know, but there is that mentality, that angst. Angst is to be afraid of something. So we don't know where we come, our backgrounds, we don't know. But if somebody is there, not in my, I don't like to do it. That's the truth. That's the truth. I usually tell you the truth. I don't like to do it. Yeah. Or to come and hide somebody here and just talk. No, I help. We try. I hear from them, which way mostly the question that they get while applying. That is very important. Then the other thing I like to hear from people, how they are doing when they are here, because it's also a duty when they are here to be able to cope with the situation. It's really hard. Yeah, the person who is near me is somewhere in Bremen. I don't know if you know in Bremen. In Bremen, yeah, Bremen and Hanover. It's not far from each other. I think it's 80 kilometers. The person whom I know that came and we were there. Even my Doma, I had to take them. Even when Mutebe was here, he was here and I told him, I'm going to get my maize. So it's not that they are not there. They are there, but if you want to get something, get it alone. Learn German together. And when you're coming in Germany, come alone. I'm telling you. So, danke schön, gute Nacht, dear. Good night, everybody, and please like the video as I told you. Have a good night.